Welcome back, YouTube. Tonight we are working on my motorcycle tank, and it is a 2009 Triumph Scrambler 900, and it's modified a little bit. The previous owner chopped up the rear fender, put little signal lights and stuff on it, and now I've always been a Triumph fan since the first motorcycle I ever saw was a Triumph, and here's my tank here. So somebody kinda had to go at painting it in a metallic flat paint, so I wanted to repaint it the same color, different color. Not exactly sure of what I'm going to do for the color yet, but the biggest addition to the tank going to be a parcel rack, like the old 1950s, 1960s Triumph T110s. Maybe T120s had it. But I'm gonna take you step by step. I'm gonna pull the fuel pump out of it because it is a fuel injected bike, and I'm gonna drill the tank and install some nut certs or rivet nuts. Got to weld caps on them so that, you know, nothing can leak back through the threads. Lots of work, but fun little project, and it's gonna look pretty cool. Let's see if I can just prop it up on here. I'm kind of on an angle. It's going to be something like that. Going to be pretty unique. I know there is one Scrambler or Bonneville, and it chopped up. I think it's in Japan. And the guy put an original T110 tank on it with the parcel rack. So it's a carbureted one, so it probably has more fuel capacity in the tank regardless. These fuel injected ones, they don't have too much fuel capacity in them. You look underneath there, it's not too much room. That's the underside of the tank. They're only about 10 liters on a pretty inefficient twin cylinder 900, so only get just over 200 kilometers to 10 liters of fuel. But we'll get back at her. Right, so we got to, now that all the fuel's drained out of it, we have to pull the fuel pump. They're stainless steel 5mm Allen key to remove those. I want to inspect the fuel pump on it anyways, because when it's cold it makes a high-pitched kind of whiny sound, especially when the tank's low on fuel. You notice it more, but I heard there's possibly a drain back valve or something in these that, I don't know, when they're worn out or faulty, they make the fuel pump work a little harder on startup or something. But we'll have a look at it. Okay, so I've never had one of these pump units out of one of these fuel injected Triumphs. The last Triumph I worked on was a 1967 Tiger Cub. but this it just lifts out of here. We got the cable there. I'm just as interested as anybody watching this video. Do not know how this comes out of here. Fuel pressure regulator, pretty fancy. Alright, we're out. Gasket. Fuel pickup. Looks like somebody's put some pot scrubber in there. Must be your fuel indicator sensor. Fuel line, fuel filter, fuel pressure regulator, and your discharge. Interesting. A heavy unit. So that's never been changed. Part number if anybody's interested. This basically, I think we're going to put the top fasteners. We 1032 dome head countersunk Phillips screws, so it looks very British. Now I just gotta tack those into place. I think it's gonna look pretty cool.